Hello and welcome back to Nathan Bell's podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe and share with your friends. Today, Nate would like to talk about the Dubbo Writers Festival.
Yeah, well, a few weeks ago, I received a message on Facebook Messenger from a woman named Val Clark, and she told me she was one of the organisers of the Dubbo Writers Festival. And she told me that the Dubbo Writers Festival had an author showcase and invited me to come along and sell my books at the Dubbo Writers Festival. I think Val had heard about me in the Hunter Writers group, which I post into regularly, but word must be getting around if it's spread all the way to Dubbo now, because she's from Dubbo. So anyway, I was invited to the Dubbo Writers Festival to come and sell my books. I wasn't invited to speak at the event. I'm not that established yet. I didn't get to speak at the event, but I got given a table to sit at and sell my books. So anyway, once I got the invite, I contacted my support worker, Michael Makakadik, who owns Reliability, and said, look, I've been invited to the Dubbo Writers Festival. Can I be supported to get to Dubbo and back? And Michael said he'll drive me to Dubbo and we'll go down to the festival and I can do the festival. So yeah, that's what happened. Me and Michael drove to Dubbo and I went to the Dubbo Writers Festival, and it was only a small event. There was only about 20 or 30 potential readers who came through the showcase, and there was about 15 writers there, so there wasn't a lot of audience members there. There was only a few people that came along who were potential buyers and readers, and unfortunately I didn't sell any books at the event, which was a bit disappointing. I sold a book to a woman who worked at Lowe's in Dubbo the day before the event, but I didn't sell any books at the event, which was a bit disappointing. But anyway, it was a great networking event and I had a great time networking and meeting other authors. And, you know, quite a few of the authors there, out of the 15 authors that were there, didn't sell any. The woman who invited me told me after the event she didn't sell any books, and the man sitting beside me who had a whole bunch of books for sale which he'd written, he didn't sell any books either. So I wasn't alone in not selling any books. Many of the authors there didn't sell any, and as I said, not many potential readers came through. It was at the Dubbo Library. A few people came through, and a few people displayed interest and asked questions about my book and thought it was interesting and told me they liked the premise and the setting, but nobody actually purchased. But it was more of a networking event just to meet other authors and to stretch out and get some exposure in another community. So I was excited to be there and I had a great time taking part. And while I was at the festival, I met a journalist. She's a freelance journalist, and she left a card for me. So the next day I sent her an email saying that who I was and a bit about me, and sent her some of the press and media I've already had. And now she sent me some interview questions, 5 questions which I've answered and emailed back to her, and a photograph, and now it looks like I'm going to be in the Dubbo newspaper. So I'm taking over Dubbo at the moment. I'm expanding my influence to Dubbo, and now I'm going to be in the Dubbo newspaper. So that's just another newspaper that I've been in my long list of media appearances. So it's more exposure for me. So at least, you know, I may not have sold any books, but it was a great networking event. Plus I get to go in another newspaper and build my audience that way. And I've made a connection with a professional journalist. So a lot of it, making success in this sort of thing, is just about networking with the right people and getting exposure. So that was a good outcome. And plus, while I was in Dubbo, I filmed my latest series in my digital busking tour. If you've been following my digital busking tour, you know I've performed and filmed my songs in Brisbane City, Surfers Paradise, Newtown, Gosford, Maitland, Newcastle, Coffs Harbour, and now I've filmed and performed my songs in Dubbo, and I'm just in the process of releasing my Dubbo busking series now. So I got to film another leg of my digital busking tour while I was in Dubbo, so that was good as well. So, you know, it was a nice milestone for me because this is the first Writers Festival I've done, and I didn't even have to reach out and apply to participate in the event. I was invited, so that gave me a nice warm fuzzy feeling in my stomach that I was invited to attend. Word must be getting around, made me feel really special. So yeah, it was great, and there were some great authors there. There was a couple beside me who had written an Arthurian tale, their own take on the Arthurian tale of King Arthur, quite a thick book, about 700 pages long their book was, and they sold about 4 or 5 copies, so they were really on fire there, and they were locals to Dubbo. They actually came from Dubbo, and they wrote the book together, so congrats to them. Firstly, for completing their very lengthy book and for selling some books at the festival. I didn't mind that I didn't sell any. It was nice just to be invited and to attend a great networking event. Hopefully I get to do more writers' festivals in the future. Hopefully I get to speak at writers' festivals. I'd like to do the Hunter Writers Festival. I think the Hunter Writers Festival really only work with professionally published authors or really established authors, but I'd like to do the Hunter Writers Festival one day. That would be great as well. So this is a step towards that, and it's a nice, it was just a nice step in the direction of becoming a professional author to do my first formal writers festival and to be invited to participate. So I was so happy Michael was able to support me to get down there. I wouldn't have been able to get to Dubbo without Michael's support, so that was great. So I appreciate Michael taking me. And it was, like I said, it was just a great event. I had a good time, and it was nice to film my busking videos in Dubbo as well. So keep following along, and hopefully I'll be attending more writers festivals in the future. And if you're in Dubbo, check me out when I'm in the Dubbo newspaper, the Dubbo Photo News. So drop a comment in the comment section if you've ever been to a writers festival.